In this video, we are going to show multiplying a mixed number. Right now I have two mixed numbers, 2 and 2/3 times 4 and 1/5. What I want to do is I'm going to multiply the two. Now there are a couple different methods that we're going to talk about. This method though is going to be using improper fractions, which we just made a video on. Now, on my work on the board, I'm going to have to erase it so I can keep working where you guys can see it. In your notebooks, I want you guys to keep everything down in your notes. First thing we have to do is change both our mixed numbers into improper fractions. We just got done with that video and they're pretty simple. 2 and 2/3. If I'm making that a mixed number, I do 2 times 3. My whole number in my fractional denominator is 6. And then 6 plus my numerator 2 is 8. Denominator stayed the same. What I always do is I go back and underneath my original problems where I write my answer. So 2 and 2/3 is the same as 8/3. If I want to go ahead and cross this off so I don't use it, that's fine. Erase our work. Okay, now I have 4 and 1/5. And that needs to be an improper fraction. So 4 times 5 equals 20. 20 plus 1. Somehow we always get a 21. Is 21. And what's my denominator?
5.
Stays as 5. Good. Erase my work. The last thing I have left to do is to multiply. And we've already worked with multiplying fractions times fractions. You just multiply straight across. Before I do that, I have a couple big numbers. 8, 21 or bigger. Can I simplify? To simplify before multiplying fractions, remember you look at diagonals. 8 compared to 5. Do they have common factors? No. The only thing 5 has, it's an improper, or it's a prime number, is 1 and 5. And 5 does not go in 8, so I cannot reduce. 3 and 21. 3 is an improper, is a prime number. So the only thing that goes into 3 is 1 and 3. Can 3 go into 21?
Yes.
Because it can, I can reduce. 3 divided by 3 is
1.
21 divided by 3 is
7.
okay, now I can divide or multiply across. 7 times 8 is
56.
1 times 5. So my answer is 56 over 5. Should I leave it this way? Now I have to go from improper to mix, which we know how to do. It's only doing long division. Showing my work. 56 divided by 5. I actually want to move all that down just a little. 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 5. 5 minus 5. Drop the 6. 6 divided by 5. 1 times 5. 6 minus 5.
1.
Now hold on here. I had 11 remainder 1. How do I write that as a fraction? I know my answer is 11. How do I write it as a fraction? Carson? Okay, Where'd you get the 1 for the numerator?
Because you have one remainder.
Good. My remainder here becomes my numerator. And then my denominator stayed the same. This is your final answer. 2 2/3 times 4 1/5 equals 11 1/5. One more I'm going to show you. And this one, I won't make it too hard. 2 3/4 times 3 whole. Now, on this one, there's 2 methods we can use. First method is going to be improper fractions. It's simple. I'm going to go back through and do all that work again for 2 3/4. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 equals 11. 11/4. Now I stopped here for a reason. I want to do a fraction times a whole number. 11/4 times 3. A couple lessons ago we practiced this. How do I multiply a fraction by a whole number? See?
First, you take the 3 and put a 1. The 3 is the numerator, and the denominator is always 1 because 1 goes into anything.
Good. To change a whole number to a fraction, we put it over 1. Now I'm going to check again. Can I simplify? 3 to 4. No. 11 and 1.
No.
It's a bummer. Equals 11 times 3 is
3. 32.
4 times 1.
4.
And I have to simplify again. 33 divided by 4. How many times can 4 go into 33?
8.
8. Okay, 1. So it gives me a fraction. About
8
8
and 1/4.
and 1/4. That's my final answer. Okay, remember that because I'm going to show you a second method.
You have to write this.
2, what was the problem again? 2 2/3?
Yes. 3/4.
3/4. I can't remember. I'm getting a little short-term memory.
You have to write.
I would assume so. 2 3/4 times
3.
3. Okay. Earlier in the year, do you guys remember doing multiplication with 2 or 3 or 4 digits long? And we showed you all the steps. Or we could do something called partial products. And that's another method you can use here. I am going to be multiplying by 3. Okay. So, we are going to multiply everything times 3. I'm going to multiply my whole number times 3. So 2 times 3. Show my work. 2 times 3, and I heard someone say it, 6. I am then going to multiply 3 times my fraction, which was 3/4. 3/4 times, remember I'm going to do the same thing. Instead of 3, it's going to be 3/1. And that gives me 9/4. You have to simplify that. 9 divided by 4, 2 and 1/4. Did we get the same answer?
Yes.
Oops, I'm not done. I should have circled that. That gives me 2 and 1/4. Now, I about did what I tell you guys never forget to do. I take my partial products, 6 and 2 and 1/4, and you add those. 6 plus 2 and 1/4 is 8 and 1/4. Now does that give me my same answer?
Yes.
Good. I about forgot to do the part I told you guys never forget.
Ooh, don't forget.
You can find either one that works for you. Me personally, I believe that going to improper fractions, then multiplying, Caleb, pay attention, is going to be easier because I'm going to have to simplify anyway. When I do this, I'm always scared that I'm going to forget to add my partial products. And partial products usually takes a little longer. But you just pick whichever one is best for you.